Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at how you can use the powerful AI features of Power Query to do your data cleaning activities for you. In today's video, we are going to be looking at some raw data and I'm going to be exploring 5 powerful data cleaning use cases using this AI feature of Power Query. And finally, you will transform your raw data, which in the real world most raw data is not usable and you cannot directly use it for data analysis. Sometimes it's very messy and 70% of your data analysis tasks revolve around it. So using these 5 use cases, we are going to transform your raw data into the clean data of this format, which can be readily used for your data analysis. So stick around till the end of this video. But before we dive right into it, do not forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest of data analytics across different technologies. So let's get started. So now I'm going to go to the data. I've opened a new window, so I'm going to click on get data. I'm saying from file, from Excel workbook. I'm going to select the raw data file and I'm going to click on import. This opens up my Power Query editor. I'm going to select sheet 1 and click, and you can see the data, and I'm going to click on transform data. And this has opened my Power Query editor. So you can see this is my data. It has employee number, employee name, date of joining, remarks, and department. And as you can see, this data is not usable. It has a lot of some specific characters and it's unclean. It cannot be used in the proper format, right? So you can see there are different characters here. So I need to clean this data to make it usable. So I'm going to show you 5 powerful use cases. You can do all of these use cases with the powerful Power Query features, but in this example, I'm going to try to solve all of these use cases only using the AI features of Power Query. So let's take a look at it. So the first one, say this is the employee number, but actually I do not need this EMP hashtag and then the employee number. I only need the employee number for my data analysis. This is extra information generated by the system, so I need to remove this. So I can directly click on add column, and here I can click on column from example and from selection. Okay, now in this case, I need to give it examples. So I know I need only the numbers. I do not need anything before that. So I'll start typing the examples. And you can see Power Query has filled this up for you. Now, for the other use cases, as you will see, it will not be as simple as this because the patterns will be more complex, but you need to give it better examples to help it recognize the pattern and it will do this job for you. So let me click on OK. Okay, I just need to rename this as EMP number, and then we can delete this column. Okay, remove this column and put this column in the front. So we are done with the first use case, and let's look at the next one. Say I have the employee name, but the employee names are too big. It has the first name, last name, and the first name, the middle name, and the last name. Say for my analysis, I only need the initials, first name, the initials of the first name, the middle name, and then the last name. So I can do that easily. Again, I'm going to do column from examples from selection, and here let me give what data I'm looking for. I'm going to say J.A. Doe and give it more examples. Okay, it has not figured out, so I'll say J.B. Smith. Okay, now it has figured out, but you can see this example is still wrong, so I'll give it one more example. You need to constantly give it patterns so it can understand. M.C. Johnson, and now you can see it has figured out this pattern. It is all correct as per I wanted. So I'm going to click on OK. Okay, I'm going to name this as EMP name, and I need to remove this. Right click, remove, and I'm going to paste this here. Now let's take a look at a more complex use case. In this case, you can see the date of joining. Some of the dates are in MMDDYY, some are in DDMMYY. If I select this to date, you can see I'll keep getting all this error because my system is set in DDMMYYYY format, and this date is in MMDDYYY and some in DDMMYYY format. So again, how to solve this complex query? So instead of doing some manipulation using Power Query, I can directly use this AI feature to solve this. Let me undo this change. Okay. So let's click on column for examples and from selection, and let's see the first column. I'll give it 25/03/2022. I just type 5. Let me put this 25. Yes. Okay. Let's see the next one. It is not understood yet. So let's see. I'll give it 12/01/2020. And you can see it has now figured out the correct pattern, and all my dates are in DDMMYYY format. And the beautiful part of it, it has given me the exact code that it has written, so I can review this code, I can modify it. So right now I'm just going to say OK, and it has done that. So I'm going to just rename this as DOJ, date of joining, and I'll remove this column. and I'm going to put it here. Now let's get to a more complex use case. You can see this use case, it has many special characters, and I want to filter my remarks column to have only text data, or data that is more meaningful for me. So again, let's click on this and let's try to give it more meaningful examples. So I'm going to say new hire and just excellent, and you can see it has figured out, but still there are some problems here. So let me try to fill in this data, just create team player. So you can keep on giving it better examples for it to find out the pattern on its own and understand. So you can see now it is still improved. I can say here, I can click on this and I can say on probation, okay, and I remove these two garbage characters and give enter, and now you can see it has filtered my data and has made it very recognizable. Only this one is there. I can remove this as well and just say review in progress, and let's see if it works. And you can see all of my data has been cleaned now. So I can click on OK, and all my data has been cleaned. I right click, remove this, and then I can put this here and I can name this as remarks. And the last one here, you can see department. Again, I can simply do the uppercasing or lowercasing here using Power Query features, but a simpler option is I can do column form selection, and here this should figure out in the first try because it's a fairly simple pattern. So I'll say human resources, but if it doesn't, I will keep on giving it better examples. So this is how I train the AI to understand what I want to do, and it has filtered it out. So I can do that. My data is filtered. I directly right click and remove this, and I can say department. So now my data has been cleaned. All I need to do is go to home, I click close and load to, and it loads. I can load it to the table, and it has loaded it to the table, and you can see this is your clean data. You can directly use this data for your data analysis activity. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, do leave a like and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment on my video. Thank you.